As some of you may or may not already know, the Borderlands Remaster or Game of the Year Enhanced Edition that came out a few days ago features 6 new unique legendary weapons. There's Baha's bigger blaster, which is the shotgun we will be talking about and featuring in this video, Hive, which is a rocket launcher, an assault rifle called Mugshot, a sniper rifle called Silent Night, which we were actually lucky enough to get as a drop from Skagzilla just yesterday, a repeater called Sucker Punch, and finally a new revolver called Violence. If you guys have seen my recent video that pairs the old destroyer fight to the new destroyer fight, you can see that I did actually end up getting the new unique legendary Violence as a drop on my imported hunter. So far, in just a few days of playing, I've been able to collect all but 2 of the unique legendaries, Hive and Mugshot. I do think I found a really excellent way to farm legendaries, so if you guys think you're interested in that, please just let me know and I will cover it. But anyway, with all of that being said, let's just get in and cover this shotgun. So I got this gun as a drop again from Skagzilla at level 20. The gun dropped at level 17, but right away it became very apparent how powerful it was. In a lot of the footage that you see in the background, I'm overleveled compared to the enemies that I'm fighting, but the gun has more or less always performed the same even when fighting enemies of equal level, and even considering that it's significant levels behind where I'm at. At first glance, this gun really doesn't look like anything too special. The damage is decent, the accuracy isn't, the fire rate is good but not excellent, and it's got a base magazine size of 6. On top of that, the bonus effect is simply plus 150% melee damage. And for those of you that care, by the way, the flavor text for this gun is giving you a leg up on the competition. With the exception of being a legendary, this is a gun that could easily be overlooked. This gun dropped for me on my Siren, which was a class I play with mainly SMGs, and I really liked the guns I was running at the time, but I ended up giving this one a go anyways. It didn't take long to realize how ridiculously powerful it was. Without any shotgun specific perks or bonuses, for the first time in my playthrough, I was pretty much one-shotting everything with no trouble. And again, this was at level 20 or 21, and the gun is a level 17 variant. It became very apparent very quickly that there was something kind of wrong or off about this gun and its power. The power in this gun does not lie in its damage numbers or its accuracy or its fire rate. The power of this gun lies in its ridiculous handling. If you look at the crosshair or reticle here, or the aimer thing, depending on what you call it, you can see the size and variance for a more standard shotgun in the game. The shotgun's reticle and the size of it is a good indicator of that shotgun's spread and where the pellets fired will end up placing. When you have damage numbers for the shotguns in the game, they are usually X number times X number. This is simply because there are multiple projectiles coming out of it, and each projectile does X amount of damage. So you've got the base damage, which is the white number, the number that indicates how much damage each single pellet will do, and then the yellow number, which is the times number, and that is how many pellets actually come out of the shotgun when you fire it. So if you want to do the most possible amounts of damage to a single target, it's very obvious that you've got to hit that target with the most pellets that you can. A lot of the shotguns in the game are not even capable of doing this at medium ranges, and you've got to be up close to land every single pellet. This is where it becomes tremendously obvious what is so wrong or so right about this new legendary shotgun in the game. Whether you see it as the reticle size is a result of the spread pattern, or the spread pattern is a result of the reticle size, Baha's bigger blaster has a significantly smaller reticle size than most of the shotguns in the game. So while its damage potential is lower than a lot of the other shotguns you will find in the game with higher numbers, its ability to land more pellets on targets in medium to longer ranges versus other shotguns makes it insane to use. There's also a weird effect to it, and I'm not sure whether this is intentional or not, but if you are sprinting and jump, while you are in the air, the reticle becomes the smallest it does, beating any size in any other scenario. I wasn't sure why it was doing this, and it wasn't seeming to happen with any other guns, but by doing this, you could land critical hits with most of your pellets at really decent ranges for a shotgun. It makes the gun, 1, very unique to play with, which it should be, and 2, very fun to play with. The only problem I really have with it is it's the only gun I've been playing with for the past 7 or 8 levels. It's been too fun to put down and stop using. I've got a really great weapon loadout thrown together at the moment, but I still only use this shotgun despite it being level 17. I've grown so used to only using a shotgun at this point that I really want to throw together a shotgun only character and do a shotgun only build. I'm kind of leaning towards using Brick for that, as I've never really played through the game with him, but I'm also considering Roland. If you guys happen to have input on who the better shotgun character is, just let me know. But I do plan on maxing out everyone in the game anyway, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But back to the shotgun, if you can get your hands on this thing or try to get your hands on this thing, I highly recommend you give it a go. Once you get a good run and gun flow going with it, it just feels great. There's really not too much else to say about the thing. On the surface, because of its numbers, it's a good shotgun, but actually playing with the gun and seeing how it handles shows you that it's a much better shotgun than you would originally think. Whether or not you already have one of these guns for yourself, let me know what you think about this thing, or let me know what you think about the other new unique legendaries in the game. I've got another video similar to this one on the way, and then more Borderlands content down the road in general. So if you are interested, please subscribe for that. And if you liked this video and want to help it out, please be sure to leave a like on it or drop a comment below. But that is it for this particular video. I hope to see you guys in a future one. Thank you so much for watching.